Saint Germain, vibrations are increasing everywhere. I am Saint Germain and I come to be with you at this time. These times of raising of vibration, even though it appears as vibration is lowering across the planet, it is indeed not lowering. It is raising everywhere. Vibration is increasing. Consciousness is increasing. People are becoming aware everywhere of the dark forces, and how they have done everything they can to hold vibration back everywhere, keeping you in a state of low vibration, keeping you within the third-dimensional illusion as much as they could, continuing as they can to hide in the shadows. But as you know, as vibration frequency increases, the shadows can no longer stay as shadows. They cannot remain that way. They must come forward into the light. And then they shy away from the light. And you, all of you, are rising into the light. And you must understand that as much as the cabal, the deep state, the Illuminati, as much as they want to hold you back, they cannot do, so they cannot hold the collective back. Yes, there are those that do succumb to the darkness, but more and more are rising to the light. That is what you have to continue to understand and believe as you focus on those things that are happening in your world, in your third-dimensional illusion. But as you know, you don't become attached to them any longer. There was a time when you did become attached, when you did lament the present moment that was happening. But as you know now, being in the present moment and being in the higher vibration, you cannot hold on to that old programming any longer. It is past. It is gone. And the more that you can believe that, the more that it will be gone. It's as if at some point you will be able to hold your hand out and materialize anything you want in that hand, because you have raised your vibration high enough to be able to do. So that is your mission now at this point, is to learn more and more to be in the present moment, to let go of the past. The past does not hold on to you any longer unless you allow it to. Be in the present moment. Be in the creative manifestation stage that you are moving into as you move through this ascension process more and more, and further along the path toward ascension, toward your full ascension. Yes, you do need to pass through this transition period, but only because you believe you need to. What if you didn't believe you needed to pass through a transition any longer? What if you did fully believe that you could hold your hand out and manifest anything you wanted in that hand? As if you had your own inner replicator within you and could replicate anything you want just by thoughts. What if you could do that? Then there would be no need for a transition any longer. You could simply move on and move through the ascension fully. But until that point, when you are able to do so, just simply learn to be in the present moment. Learn to let go of all attachments. For the attachments in your lives hold you back. All of the attachments hold you back. Whether they are attachments to material things or attachments to people, they all hold you back. Even attachments to your children, your family, your friends hold you back. That is not to say do not love them, but love them through the transition. Do not let them hold you back from the transition. I am Saint Germain. And I leave you now in peace and love and oneness. And that you continue to move forward and move beyond the old programming, the programming that no longer exists if you believe it no longer exists. And the more that you believe that, the more it will not exist. And the third-dimensional illusion will simply fade away into the past, never to be brought up again. Celestial White Beings, Infinity Guide. Greetings, beloved beacons of light upon the earth. We are the Celestial White Beings. We are labeled this way because of our pure white energy and our celestial vibrations. We come forth as one, and yet we are also many beings. Today we wish to speak of the energy of infinity. Infinity extends from the core vibrations of the Creator, and it interweaves through every aspect of life and existence on the earth and the inner planes. It symbolizes to all that energy and creation is ongoing and ever evolving. Everything, everyone, every energy, even an intentional thought has a journey. When you access energy and you create with that energy, you are grasping an energy that has already been on a journey and a transformation, and this energy meets the right vibration for you. It is drawn through your being. You create with this energy, you might transform it, you might create an intention, you might boost the intention it already holds. In many ways you play with the energy, and you keep that energy going, you continue its journey. You might continue its journey for several years, and then you send it on its way. That energy will be grasped and obtained by someone else, and they might hold that energy with them for a while. They might transform it, or boost it, but they're keeping that energy going until they no longer have a need, or until it's created what they desired, or even what the energy desired, and so the energy continues. There is a cycle of infinity, where the synergy is continuing, and continuing. I invite you to allow your hands to circle over each other, as if you are creating one circle with one hand, and then you join the other and they are creating a circle together, moving over each other. This represents the energy of infinity. If you were to continue with this process, you might experience the energy of infinity, because you would be creating and drawing an energy into your being, maybe from your soul, or your soul group, or the creator, or the universe of the creator. Just that simple action with your physical body would attract and draw energy, and you would create an energy that would create that momentum. You would have almost like a ball of energy that you could send into something, send into yourself, send into another, send into a creation, a situation, or a place on the earth. That process would allow you to understand the energy of infinity, a continuous energy that is ever growing and ever evolving, and has an intention. That intention might change through its journey, but it always has an intention. It always has a purpose. We, the celestial white beings, share this with you now, because we wish for you to bring this understanding into your reality, the way that you perceive yourself, and the way that you perceive others and your creations. Allow yourself to recognize that everything holds the energy of infinity. It is on a continuous journey, ever growing and ever evolving. As an example, it is easy to understand that when you plant a seed, you are planting an energy and an intention. You have grasped an energy and you are collecting it and placing it into the soil. That soil will be nurtured and it will grow. It will evolve, and maybe will become a large tree. Even once that tree has lived its life, and maybe it falls down and it decays, and it goes into the soil, it still has an energy and a purpose. It's ever flowing, ever growing, and ever evolving. It's continuous. The energy of infinity that we wish for you to understand or grasp is the continuous nature. It is also about freedom and being without boundaries, but we wish to focus upon the continuous nature of infinity. We can see when we plant a seed that it is continuous. However, can you recognize that when you make food, you are accessing the continuous energy of infinity? When you create a thought, you are accessing the continuous energy of infinity. Everything that you think, everything that you do, everything you create, you are accessing the continuous energy of infinity. This even means, if you throw a piece of rubbish into your environment, that will have the energy of infinity, continuous movement, continuous flow. You can begin to acknowledge that everything that you are creating is a continuous flow and infinity. Therefore you can begin to look at your reality, and you can acknowledge, do you like the flow? Does this flow serve you? Just by recognizing the flow, the continuous nature, the infinity of something that maybe you wish to create or maybe are creating, but do not wish to create, you can actually transform its course, its pathway, just by being with its vibration and its frequency, and recognizing that it holds the energy of infinity. With this recognition, you can acknowledge your power and how your intention can change pathways of energy and frequency. Another example, maybe you are involved in a situation that is painful for you. You can recognize that within that situation there is the energy of infinity, a continuous flow. You may not wish for that painful experience to continue. You may not wish for it to continue for yourself or for others. If you can recognize that it is a continuous thing, and it may have been continuing through many lifetimes for you, many generations, or even passed from person to person, you have the power to transform that continuous flow. We are not stopping it, because you can't stop energy. It always requires to flow, and if you stop it, it becomes a stuck energy of infinity, continuous momentum of being stuck. You can recognize that there is a need for transformation, a change of course or pathway for this energy. You can actually ask the energy, or the painful situation, you can say to it that you recognize its energy of infinity, and you recognize its energy of transformation and continuous flow. You can ask it what it would like to transform into in order to hold the vibration of the Creator, or hold a higher/purer vibration of the Creator, and see what happens. Sense/acknowledge what happens. It is not for us to begin to manipulate energies, but we can offer intentions. We can offer openings for transformation. We can hold the space for transformations. It is a very powerful process to recognize that all energy is continuous, infinite, and flowing. It gives you power to transform or to boost energies that you wish to experience more. You can also call upon the Creator to surround you with the highest, purest vibration of infinity to support you, to heal you, to awaken, even to bring greater happiness. You will feel that blocks, boundaries, and limitations that you've set for yourself, which are in fact continuous energies, will also transform into something that offers you more freedom, more connection, more love, and more light. We thank you. Blessings be with you. We are the Celestial White Beings, the collective of Ascended Masters. Know yourself as the Christ consciousness. Blessings. We are Thymus. We are the collective of Ascended Masters. It is accurate in a sense to say that you are there on Earth, and it is also inaccurate to a large extent. You are so much more than the physical body that you use as a vehicle for a journey there on Earth, and it is but a small fraction of who and what you really are that is stationed there on Earth to have those earthly experiences that you do. If you think of us as being in a far, far off place, somewhat inaccessible to you, then you make the journey to our consciousness more challenging than it needs to be. We are just as much with you in every moment of your physical experiences there on Earth, as we are when you are dwelling amongst us in our dimension. We invite you to feel for the lack of separation that exists between that which we are and that which you are right now. And when you feel those walls coming down and you align with our vibration, it then becomes much easier for you to align with one of your fellow human beings. You want to also bring down those walls and feel the connection that you have to your fellow humans, and you want to do that because it serves you too. It is a part of your spiritual evolution to tear down the walls and to open up in a state of oneness to all that is around you. It is important to see yourself as more than just a physical body, or a name with a personality. It is so important for you to trust that you will be safe and secure in your lack of boundaries, your lack of walls and barriers, but it is easier for you to start that process with those like us that you do trust. It is easier for you to start that process with your guides, with your galactic team, with the archangels, with anyone and everyone that you want to become one with, and it all starts by you simply no longer seeing yourself as separate from us, as distant from us, as apart from us in any way. We are together with you right now, dwelling within the cells of your body, and we invite you to our energy. We invite you to the party of higher dimensional consciousness. We know that as you accept the invitation, you rise up in that moment and you become closer to your higher self. You become closer to Source. We simply want to change the way you view yourselves, your world, and the others with which you share that world, and we all want to help you do that. We are inviting you to that experience and inviting you to our realm so that you can feel how good it does feel to be connected to more of who you really are as a source energy being. It is ultimately what everyone wants, no matter what it is they think they want, and we offer you the suggestion. See yourselves as expanding right now, and expanding up and out to include more of source energy in your sense of self and in your physical beingness, and you will know yourself as being one with the Christ consciousness. You will see yourself as being more whole and more complete, and we know that you can get that feeling through other experiences there on Earth. And that you will seek those experiences out, and those experiences are also lovely. They are perfect as they are. Couple those experiences with the expansion of yourself into a higher non-physical energy, and you will enhance those experiences that you seek out in this life. We guarantee it. We have seen it, and many of us in this collective have done it, and so we can speak from experience that there is so much beauty in merging the non-physical and the higher dimensional with the physical and with the experiences that you have available to you on Earth right now. That is all for now. We are Thymus. We are the collective of ascended masters, and we are always amongst you. sorceryofflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light, click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.